Hey man, you want to film a training video or what? Yeah, I'm coming, just trying to send an email real quick. Hey everyone, welcome back. Um, Today we're talking about star rating, 1, 2, 3, and 4 star. This is kind of a uh, up to the inspector kind of thing, but there is some standards that we want to go by to make sure that we're pretty consistent with the star ratings. So I'm going to kind of go over them, talk about them, and then try to show you some examples of each star rating. So let's jump into it. All right, first up is 4 stars. 4 stars is for something that's brand new. Uh, Never really used that. Everything that we're doing has been used at some point, even in the slightest bit. I don't think in my whole time here I've ever used 4 stars, maybe once on like a brand new tractor, but for the most part, we don't use 4 star. 4 stars for something that's brand new, has not been used. That would be something that you would use a 4 star rating for. All right, next up is 3 stars. 3 stars basically means that everything functions for the life or the age of the machine. Basically, what it means is if a customer buys an excavator or a dozer, for example, and everything is rated 3 stars on it, they can take that machine, load it on a trailer, take it straight to their job site, and start moving dirt, digging, pushing, whatever. Or if you have a road tractor that you could take and hook it up and go right down the road, everything is working like it's supposed to. So let me go get you some quick examples of what I consider 3 star, and then we'll talk about 2 star. All right, this is an example of some great 3 star material. This is a used excavator, but as you can see, the pins and bushings are still nice and tight. It's tight against the bucket bosses. That would be 3 stars all day. You can go straight to digging, straight to working. Good example of a 3 star. All right, here's another example of a 3 star. This is definitely a 3 star. All the pins and bushings on the back of this dozer blade are nice and tight. So I would definitely call this a 3 star. All right, 2 star. 2 star means that the machine is working, everything's working, but there are some things that will need repair in the near future. You could use it, but at some point sooner than later, you're going to have to spend some money on it. A prime example of that would be pins and bushings on an excavator to bucket or to quick coupler. If they're pretty sloppy, yes, you can run it like that, but at some point you might have to put some money into it sooner than later. Or a dozer blade, if it's got some slop in the trunnions, it would be something that you could use, but at some point you are going to have to put some money into it. It kind of lets the customer know, hey, you are going to have to spend a little bit of money here and there to make these parts like they're supposed to be when they were new. So that's 2 star. I'm going to find you some good examples of some 2 stars, and then we'll talk about 1 star. All right, here's a good example of a 2 star. This machine could go to digging, it could go to working, but it's going to need repairs at some point. You can see how much slop is in the bucket pins and bushings. This machine will need repair at some point, but could be used in this condition. I would give this a solid 2 star rating. You can see the play, the bushings right there. It's a good shot. 2 stars. All right, last but not least, 1 star. This shows up on the inspection reports on the site, if you've ever looked at them, as a red star, because it needs repair immediately. Basically, it's got a crack in the boom on the excavator, or a crack in a stick, or the pins and bushings are trashed on your skid steer, or the track belt might have some separation in it. 1 star means that it's going to need repairs before you could use this machine, is what you're trying to tell the customer. You buy this machine, hey, just so you know, the turntable has an amazing amount of slop in it. You're going to have to do something about this machine before you can take it out and start using it. So 1 star means it's going to need some kind of mechanical repair or replacement before the machine can be used. So I'm also going to try to find you some examples of a 1 star, what I would call a 1 star. But yeah, that's the basics of the star rating. Here's a prime example of 1 star on a hydraulic cylinder. Clearly you can see the seals are out and it is leaking. So this would be a 1 star scenario. Repairs will be needed to be made before you could use this excavator, because this cylinder is going to leak oil. Another prime example of a 1 star are these bucket teeth. Clearly very worn. I would say 1 star. All right, I hope that gives everybody a few examples of 1, 2, and 3 stars and kind of a description of what to look for and kind of try to stay consistent with. So yeah, that machine is on fire. I would not rate that as a 3 star. I should probably go put that out. Keep a fire extinguisher in your truck, people.